Joe Rizzo here with the coach, Paul Landstrom. After the Rockets fall to the Little Flyers, but there was a lot more to learn from this one, and the score was a little lopsided, but we did see something that we liked very much today, which was a sporting organization doing the right team and putting all girls on the ice from both teams in a position where they could learn. Yes. Specifically the girls in gray, but also something to learn for the girls in orange. Yes. And that was good to see.
It was. It was different. When you play a game like last night and you keep one of the top teams to the outside and not getting shots, you want to build on that and learn from it. And we didn't quite do that as well today as we did it last night. We gave up a lot of big rebounds, and this is again a well-oiled machine. They know how to capitalize on that, which they did. Every time we left a rebound out there, they would take advantage of our miscues. If they would come down and we'd leave one of their wingers open, they would make a nice cross-ice pass and bat it in. And it was sometimes you learn a hard lesson in life, and this was one of them tonight, where these opportunities that we gave them, they capitalized on them. But like you said, I was very happy how their team made both teams better today by playing us like that, making our girls work, not out here to enhance the sport, so the girls stay included, not feel like that they didn't match up to them and didn't belong here and are wasting their time. So it was good. They treated us good, and overall with the performance, when we played well, and things were going good. We would get the puck deep, and we'd get a rotation going. They were a well team. They blocked our shots when we would. That's why our shot count was low. I'm sure if we kept statistics on attempted shots, the numbers are higher. But when we played well tonight. We just need to work on the spots where we broke down.
And it's hard to see when you see a score that ends up being lopsided. You have to really dig into individual performance. Who's giving the effort? Who's showing performance increase from, say, the beginning of the season or even last week to today? And there are a lot of instances in that, at least from my perch where I was, and maybe you'll see it when you watch the game at your time, that you'll see some very good improvement individually. And it really started at Molly in goal. She's improved a lot. She's come a long way in a very short time.
I'm very happy with the way she's worked on it. She's first-year goalie that's taken it really serious and pays attention and is a quick learner from the coaches when she attends the different clinics. She learns and she works on it. She listens and she really does. She comes up with tremendous first saves. I mean, they're really incredible first saves that she comes up with, and that has there's a lot to be said for that, because for years I've always said I don't think I could stand in front of a shot. So I love when a goalie's doing it and they do it really well. But there's other players too, like Julie has done really well at her energy and getting the puck and learning the game and positioning and getting involved in battles and good, clean, hard battles that we want to see the girls do. Today, several times, really leaning in hard to make sure that the advancement of the puck, or even more important, the advancement of the player didn't happen. That if the puck did go lower, that she was still in that position, that the player didn't advance the puck and themselves to get an opportunity. And there were good opportunities like that. I liked seeing some of our newer players take the puck, and even some of our other players like Cookie taking the puck and carrying it up. We've been trying to tell the D that part of our game plan is to move up ice with it and let the forwards fill in for them behind it and really step up and carry that. And yet, for a lot of reasons, when players do it, they get up and they run out of confidence, and then they don't want to carry it all that way up. But these girls have been working on it, and they are doing it. And when they do it, it gets the puck deep. It makes that rotation that we're looking for. So yeah, a lot of individual improvement, and that's one of the things that we talk about. Saying, hey, on a day like this, we know we're going up against a good team. We want you to go out there and make an individual attempt at getting 2 shots, blocking a shot, getting the puck deep, winning 5 faceoffs, whatever your individual list is, that they go out and they meet that.
Okay, let's close it with this, because this is important, I think, to me and to a lot of the parents and the other organizations watching. What was the difference in the locker room after the game between this game and the Princeton game, where they unsportingly just ran up the score, all the way literally until the final buzzer. What was the difference in the lot? Was there you know, you don't have to try to play it up if
No,
there was
I'm
really
not
no
playing it
difference,
up.
but
No.
I would imagine there was probably a palatable difference.
There was a huge difference. It was after that Princeton game. It was like the girls, like it never. I don't want to say like it never happened. It's like a little bit of shock. Like they just couldn't believe that this happened, and they couldn't even digest it. It was so overwhelming for them. They couldn't even digest it. On a game like today, they knew that they had the opportunities. In fact, quite frankly, the little bit in the locker room where the air was deflated in the locker room was because they knew they broke down on certain things that they didn't need to break down on that led to the score. So that where at one point it was like, I don't even know what's going on around here anymore, versus this where it was still that learning opportunity where they learned like, oh, this is why that happened. These are the things we need to work on. These are the things that the coaches talk about. These are the things we do in practice, and here's how you get applied. And really, Joe, one of the things that I really like the most about this group is that they're really starting to see what we're coaching them and why we're coaching it that way. They're starting to understand it. You'd always like a player to come to you and be advanced and understand and be a student of the sport, but that doesn't always happen. But these kids are learning, and they're learning quickly, and they're attentive to their learning. Simple as positioning on where to be between the net, to be on the inside, defensively, force them to the outside, when to step up. It's really nice to see them do that. And in a game like today, compared to that other one, the game today, they knew where they had those shortcomings. And even though it's deflating, it's a good opportunity for them to evaluate it, especially with watching again, you do a great job. I build it up all the time. I do love how you do it, and the kids can watch it, and it's a spot for them to really learn from it. It was a good opportunity. And the other thing, it's just terrible sportsmanship for a coach that I couldn't even wonder why he would want to do a thing to that for anybody looking to enhance youth sports. I don't see how that enhances youth sports on any level. I look forward to telling him that day.
Okay. That's going to do it. You make sure that you get home safely.
I'm going to get home.
And you, over there, wherever you are, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and then the alerts button as well. And you'll get all the action from the Rockets girls on the ice. And when we do this kind of stuff, talking about the games and the girls and what we've seen. So that's going to do it for the coach, Paul Landstrom. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Rockets girls hockey.
Joe, did you know that they banned gambling in South America?
I did not.
Too many cheetahs.
That'll do it.